I'm a very simple man when it comes to my portfolio. I like simple charts. I like clean, clear-cut cycle targets, and XRP right here on this chart, it offers that. It it took a little bit of bravery actually to decide to do this video, but I'm an XRP holder now. So I'm going to cover some XRP. Now that I'm an XRP holder, I want to start creating some video content to track this. And I want to really kind of walk through my thought process and walk through why I think this could be potentially an extremely powerful play. And if you're in the crypto space, I think it's important for all of us to detach from this crypto competition, talking trash on other cryptos. We should be past that. We should be more mature than that. And at this point, what Ripple, what XRP holders are going through is something to pay attention to, no matter what crypto you're holding, whether you're holding XRP or not. So we should start paying attention to that, and we should start tracking this story. But for me, I'm also a holder now, and I want to just talk about some things. So this is a good premise. This is a good starting point to kind of talk about this. Ripple SEC case heads for conclusion after summary judgment file. You can see Jane over here on my Twitter. She replied, "Did you go for it then? Because I think I've been talking about this a little bit. Good for you. XRP is not sold on any exchanges I can access, or I'd buy some given the potential upside of an SEC victory." I mean, this is something a lot of people are paying attention to. This is one reason why I wanted to hold some XRP. Though people may overestimate the chance of a summary judgment verdict, it's not impossible. I haven't reviewed the briefs. And if we go over here, this article kind of alluding to this and talking about this, if the court executes the summary judgment, the court ruling will have a profound impact on determining which cryptocurrencies constitute a security under U.S. securities law. And so the story kind of builds on the back of that, right? And we have other articles. David Gokhshtein, founder of Gokhshtein Media and former U.S. congressional candidate, has taken on Twitter to share his thoughts on the impact that a possible Ripple victory in court over the SEC may have on the entire crypto industry. And that's something I want to highlight. It's not just about what it could mean on the XRP charts. This is what it means for the entire crypto industry. So he basically said if Ripple wins the case, the entire industry goes parabolic. So that's one take, right? And it's an interesting thing to dissect in the middle of a bear market. How great of an impact could this have in the macro scheme of things in this bear market on all of crypto? I think it would have certainly a pretty drastic effect on XRP, at least for the short term. I think it would react extremely positively. But it'll be interesting to see what this story, first off, how it will play out, and secondly, how it will impact the macro crypto landscape as we are right now as I do this video in a bear market. So besides, he agreed with Brad Garlinghouse, Ripple chief, that the results of a possible Ripple win would also be the emergence of clarity regarding crypto regulation. So this is another thing, everybody. Again, it's not just the charts, which we're going to talk about in a couple minutes, but it's this thing that, and I'm an ADA holder, I'm a Cardano holder, and it's interesting actually because I think both communities kind of get a lot of flack, right? And they go through their own trials in certain ways. But in this regard, with XRP and the case with Ripple, it's kind of like if this case is going to offer just huge clarity for the entire crypto space, if you're a crypto holder, you should be grateful for that, whether you're an XRP holder or not. And it's kind of like XRP holders, they've been going through it, and they are. I've been watching them. I've watched them for years. Extremely they're extremely motivated, and they're determined, and they're extremely kind of loyal to their portfolio holding. And they're loyal to the case and everything that's going on, but they're kind of taking one for the team in that regard. And this is something that's important to note. It really is. I can't highlight that enough. So also offered a courtesy to the XRP Army, saying colorfully that is the toughest in the entire crypto industry. So it is. XRP Army, whatever you want to call it, XRP holders, extremely tough. And they really remind me of ADA holders in that regard. And it's kind of like, I want to see these cryptos start coming together. I want to see the crypto community start coming together. I'm so tired of Twitter and YouTube comments and everybody, grown adults, most of the time, just arguing with each other about cryptos. and virtue signaling because somebody holds a crypto that they don't see as decentralized. That kind of thing is absolutely ridiculous. And I want to just start bridging the gap. I want to close that divide in this space because we can win as a space as a whole. And so, I've been tracking over here, Blockchain Backer. He tracks a lot of XRP, great content. I'm slowly just kind of getting my feet wet in that regard. And the articles continue. Crypto analyst issues massive price target for XRP as Ripple and SEC ask judge to pick a side. So you all know the articles. You all know what's going on. If you've been paying attention, if you haven't, I think it's worth paying attention to, even if you don't like XRP. But here's the XRP chart. I started the video. I said, I'm a simple man. And I'm not going to dig into like shorter term TA right now, but I just want to talk about the broader landscape here. It's very similar with the story with ADA. Low cap coins, I'm talking about like over, not even in the top 100. They're good plays, but they're very high risk, right? So it's kind of like find the balance with these things. But the blue chip coins, there's still a lot of upside for these things as we are in this bear market right now. So very simple numbers, $250 billion. I asked myself the question, $250 billion market cap for XRP. Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. You go over here, coin market cap, with everything that this crypto is going through right now, the fight that it's in right now, and we do not know how this is going to end. We don't know what's going to happen, but the fight that's going on, it's a number 6, and it's maintained itself as a leader, as a blue chip crypto. That says so much in terms of the strength and resilience, especially if they get a good outcome with this SEC case. That says a lot. It says a lot in terms of opportunity as well. And this is something that's attracting me. And so that's number 1. So it's sitting at $22 billion market cap. So when I go to the chart, simple numbers, I'm a simple guy, and it's just, okay, $250 billion market cap, I think that's realistic. That's an 11x, basically. I mean, I'm rounding some numbers here, but that's an 11x for it to hit a $250 billion market cap. And in the next bull cycle, if you can't see that happening, especially with a positive outcome for this case, I think you'd be wrong, because I think it would probably likely happen, right? So that alone is good. And then we go back to the chart and we say, okay, I know in the last cycle, and I reference this a lot, Ethereum was hitting around the $500 billion market cap. Could XRP hit this area? It certainly could. We don't know the amount of money that's coming into that next bull cycle. It's going to be probably a while until we get there, but the long-term hold, and especially, once again, if this case ends well, the long-term hold for XRP, I think, is strong. So a 22x to a $500 billion market cap for this top blue chip crypto, it's in play. It's possible. And then just looking at the charts, I'm just kind of like, it's further solidified. Everything that I'm saying, I really think it's further solidified. This high that we had back here in April to the low, around an 85% dip. It's nothing out of the ordinary compared to other alts. It's average. And so with everything that XRP is going through right now, it's just operating just like a chill blue chip crypto doing its thing. So imagine if things start going in its direction, and imagine if Ripple is actually, in this case, offering the crypto space what it needs, and it needs clarity. I mean, the crypto space, us crypto holders, we need continued clarity. It just is what it is. So if it's offering that, and if it's offering potential opportunity, these are great things in my opinion. So operating as normal, kind of average alongside other cryptos and altcoins. And then the other thing is this: if we take right now the swing low back here in March to the swing high, you can see it fell below this Fibonacci retracement. So from the swing high falling to the 618, and then actually falling to the 786 and below. So right now in the short term, and I'm not going to dig too much into this, but I'm just seeing this resistance at the 786. It's confluent with this 200-week moving average in red right there at the 786. There's a lot of like resistance right now in the shorter term, and I'm paying attention to that in the short term. But this is a macro decision for me, I would say, and this is a macro chart that we're looking at. One last thing I just want to note. If you look at this chart, XRP trading at 44 cents as I do the video. The mess that it fell into, and this challenge and this struggle that it fell into. Look how it's operated. I mean, this is basically when it happened. It fell, right? It fell all the way down here. It's getting delisted back here into 2021, at the beginning of 2021, hitting like 17 cents. But look at it. It's just, it didn't break its all-time high back here, you know, but it's still, it made a swing high, came back down, but it's not like it failed. And that says a lot too. So the strength, the endurance, the resilience of XRP, of the community, I think that says a lot. And it's a great foundation to further growth for this crypto, especially if there's a positive outcome. And that's something I want to be a part of. It just is. So there's opportunity there. Put aside the hate. If you're going to leave any negative comments, put it aside. There's no value for you to waste your time with that negative energy. Focus on the positive, focus on the opportunity, and you'll win in crypto. So these are my thoughts on XRP, everybody. I hope it's all good for many of you that are out there. And I hope you understand, you're picking up what I'm putting down. So hit that subscribe if you're not a subscriber, hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.